There is a moment in any great mystery where reality seems to bend, where the established rules of physics, of logic, of human behavior simply dissolve. It's not just a question of what happened, it's the chilling realization that we might never understand what happened. Welcome. Tonight, we're boarding a train to one of those moments. This isn't a ghost story about a spectral locomotive. This is about a very real, very physical train that arrived exactly as scheduled, performing its final mundane duty, only to become a perfect, impenetrable capsule of the inexplicable. This is the story of the ghost train of San Antonio. Our setting is the United States in the late summer of 1939. The world is on the brink of war, but in Texas, life moves to the rhythm of the railways. The Missouri Pacific Railroad's Sunset Limited is a workhorse connecting Los Angeles to San Antonio. On one utterly normal evening, a specific leg of that journey is completed. A locomotive, tender, baggage car, and 3 passenger coaches roll into the San Antonio station at 5:15 p.m. At first, nothing seemed amiss. The train was on time, it came to a smooth, routine stop at its designated platform. The station porters and baggage handlers waited, and they waited. No doors opened, no conductor stepped down to announce the arrival, no passengers bleary-eyed from travel disembarked. A curious porter approached one of the passenger coach doors. He knocked. No answer. He peered through the glass. What he saw inside would launch this mystery. The train was fully occupied, yet completely empty. In the dining car, tables were set for dinner. Food was partially eaten on plates. Coffee cups were full, some still warm. Cigarettes smoldered in ashtrays, their smoke curling towards the ceiling. In the baggage car, every piece of luggage was accounted for, neatly stacked. The personal effects of hundreds of people were all present, but the people themselves, gone. Vanished. The investigation began immediately. San Antonio police, railroad officials, and eventually even federal agents swarmed the train. What they found only deepened the unease. First, the locomotive. The fire in the boiler was nearly dead, banked as if for a scheduled stop. There was ample fuel and water. The controls were in perfect order. The engineer's logbook showed a routine trip. His personal thermos of coffee was half full, still lukewarm. Second, the passenger cars. No signs of struggle, no bloodstains, no overturned furniture, no broken windows. Valuables were left in plain sight, wallets with money, jewelry, fur coats. It was as if every single soul on that train, from the engineer to the dining car waiters to the hundreds of passengers, had received the same silent, urgent command at the exact same moment. Leave, now, take nothing. Third, the exits. All doors were found locked from the inside. The rear door of the final coach was also secure. The only possible exits were the windows, which were all closed and latched, or the doors at either end of the coaches, which would have required someone to manually open them from within to escape. Imagine this sequence. A train is moving at speed. To vanish without a trace, everyone would have to 1. Decide to exit simultaneously. 2. Not take a single personal item. 3. Unlock and open heavy doors against the wind resistance of a moving train. 4. Jump without a single body being found along the tracks later. 5. And somehow, the last person out would have to relock the doors from the outside, an impossibility with the mechanisms of the time. It makes no sense, which is why the authorities immediately looked for a culprit. Theory 1. Mass panic or hijacking. Was there a bomb threat? A toxic gas leak? If so, why was there no announcement, no rush, no evidence of forced egress? And where did they go? A massive, coordinated search of the surrounding Texas scrubland for miles found nothing. Not a torn piece of clothing, not a footprint, not a single injured or disoriented survivor stumbling out of the brush. Theory 2. Crime. A robbery? Then where is the loot? Everything of value was left behind. A mass kidnapping? By whom? For what purpose? And again, the logistics of removing hundreds of people from a moving train without a trace are fantastical. Theory 3. The supernatural. This, of course, is where the story festers in the public imagination. A door to another dimension? A temporal rift? A collective spontaneous disintegration? These are narrative band-aids for a wound in reality. But the sheer, clean impossibility of the event gives even the most skeptical pause. Then, a tantalizing clue, or was it? A railroad worker claimed that during the final leg of the journey, he saw the train from a distance as it passed a water tower. He swore that for a moment, the entire train was shrouded in a strange, low-lying, silvery fog. It was gone in an instant, and he thought nothing of it until the discovery. Was this a meteorological anomaly? A chemical discharge? Or something else? And then, the official silence descends. Within 48 hours, the story vanishes from major newspapers. The Missouri Pacific Railroad issues a single terse statement. The matter has been resolved. No further comment will be given. The federal agents pack up and leave. The train itself is quietly cleaned, restocked with a new crew and passengers, and placed back into service within a week, as if trying to erase the memory. What resolution could they possibly have found that explained this? And if they found it, why bury it? This is where the conspiracy theories truly board the train. The year is 1939. The world is a tinderbox. Secret military technology is being dreamed up in labs. Conspiracy 1. The accidental experiment. What if the train passed through the field of a top-secret electromagnetic or energy weapon being tested nearby? One theorized to affect human consciousness or molecular cohesion. An accident occurs, the train is scanned or displaced, and a terrified government covers it up, retrieving or concealing the victims. Conspiracy 2. The intentional extraction. Were specific individuals on that train? Scientists? Diplomats? Defectors? Was the entire train car a covert operation to spirit them away, staged to look like a supernatural event to divert attention? The flawless, struggle-free scene could support this. The silvery fog could be a smokescreen, literal or figurative. Conspiracy 3. The rift. This, of course, is where the story ends, the chilling idea that there is no cover-up. Because even the authorities never found an answer, the train is a permanent tear in the fabric of the normal. It is an object lesson that sometimes things happen that have no reason, no purpose, and no solution. The silence, then, is not to hide the truth, but to contain the panic of admitting that such a thing is possible. So where does that leave us? With a station full of clues that lead nowhere, with a perfectly preserved snapshot of life, interrupted at its most mundane moment, with the profound unease of the incomplete. The ghost train of San Antonio isn't about whistles in the night or phantom lights on the tracks. It's about presence and then absolute absence. It's about the coffee left to cool, the story left unread, the journey that never reached its destination. It asks us a terrifying question. What is more frightening? A malevolent force that wishes us harm? Or a universe that can simply and without warning edit us out? The 5:15 arrived on time. Everything was in its place. Everything except the people who were supposed to be there. And to this day, no one has ever stepped forward to claim the luggage, to ask about a missing loved one from that train, or to explain what they saw from the inside looking out, if anyone was left to see anything at all. Sometimes the most haunting thing is not what is there, but what is missing.